Hello everyone. When Sonia approached me for this book, What After Fame and Money, it actually got me thinking because obviously a lot of thoughts were there in our minds, but we had never forced ourselves to put them down. And I think what I realize is this is a question that has a lot of people have grappled with before us, a lot of people after us will grapple, and it acted as a catalyst for me to get me thinking about why we are doing all this, what is the end game, what is the purpose behind building Edelweiss and building the institution that we are trying to build. And I found this whole experience very enriching, and it added a lot of value to me. This whole book is about going back to your roots, to really think, as I said, what is the end game, why do we do what we do, and why do we build these organizations and businesses and all. And what it got really me thinking about is, obviously we all go for growth and profits and all of that, but there has to be a lot beyond that. And what is that beyond that has been an important aspect of thinking that came out in this book. And for me, this book is like it's a mental grappling. When we started Edelweiss, and obviously there was no idea about fame or money or wealth and all. All entrepreneurs start off in a small way and then they keep on raising the bar and scaling up the organization. We've been very fortunate that we got a chance to build Edelweiss in the last 20 years in India, which has been a great growth opportunity. And the Indian society, the Indian environment has provided us with all the opportunities that have been there. And obviously we have had to capitalize on that, we have to work hard, all of that. But we do operate within the societal context in an overall sense, and whatever we've been able to achieve has also been partly responsible by what has happened in India over the years. So for us, when we think about as we think about Edelweiss in the long term, as we think about what is the larger purpose, what we realize is this is obviously about constantly investing in building the organization and the business, but also constantly investing back in the society, because this is an investment game. So whether you call it CSR or philanthropy, what we have realized is the game is about investing back in the society. When you build an organization, when you create jobs, when you give back to the society, when you build other institutions, you are creating the architecture of a much more robust, much more productive, much more happy society. For me, as I was interacting with Sonia in creating this book, it was also a great opportunity for me, and I'm grateful for that. That got me thinking about how we have all been uh, very fortunate. We, I mean, I do tell my colleagues in Edelweiss that we are 0.01% of the society which has got the education, the wealth, the family life. In Mumbai, doing all the things that we are able to do, grow the organization. We are in a small minority that is truly fortunate, and I think being able to even appreciate that, to reflect on that, to be grateful about it itself is a big achievement. And I think this book gave me an opportunity to think about all that, along with thinking about the larger context of what do we do in the long term. As we'll keep on growing the organization, all that will happen, but there is a larger reason for our existence. There's a larger reason that a company called Edelweiss has got created, and that larger reason is to add value back to the society. We have got so much from the society. You add back to the society. You add back by building a business, by taking care of your employees, your customers, your all other stakeholders. But you also do that by consciously investing back and giving back to society.